Okay. Okay, all my teachers out there, welcome to the first of many Gaikokugo Go weekly wrap-ups. Okay, in these weekly wrap-ups, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice on where you should be and hints. Please leave a like in the video. As soon as you get on here, you have to hit the like. Hit the like video so that way other teachers just like you can see this content. Okay? Okay. So, all right. So, got a little bit of light here. Let's go ahead and start getting to it. Okay. Now, today we're going to talk about where you might be as a teacher. Now, first, this is in English, but down below, hit CC Language Japanese for Nihongo subtitles. Writing on the bottom. Okay? All right. So, let's get started. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay. Sorry about the audio there. Have to make a couple adjustments here. My mistake. Yes, teacher. Sorry, it's been a crazy day. Okay, it's been a crazy day, but I'm here for you, and I'll make sure that everything gets situated. So, what I said earlier was in today's wrap up, hit the like button for today's wrap up for Japanese language Nihongo. Click down below. Today is a live video. This is a live stream for my Japanese audience of Japanese teachers. If you find this live stream, please tell your Japanese friend teachers. Okay? This is for 5th and 6th grade teachers that teach public school or private school in Japan. I am going to cover the MEXT Gaikokugo English course. Today, I'm going to give you hints where you should be now, where you might be, and small things to watch for your students and you to make sure that they do the English correct and have fun. Also, making your job easier. So don't forget to hit the like button. We'll get started shortly. Okay. I want to apologize first for the time. About a little bit late. I had some problems here with the just the software setup. So we worked that out and now we're ready to go. Who am I? I'm Percy. and I have taught over 1,800 students in this course. I have taught over 2,200 hours teaching this course to students in Japan under the Ministry of Education. I have noticed things over the years of experience that I have. It's the same mistakes happening over and over again. So, I want to help you fix those mistakes and have a better, easier class. Today, let's start with 6th grade, Roku Nensei. Okay, so for 6th grade Roku Nensei, what you want to do is you're going to have either Unit 3 or Unit 4. First, let's talk about Unit 3. Let's go to Italy. Unit 3, Let's Go to Italy, is about countries. Kuni ne, countries. What we want to talk about is how to help your students think about countries outside of Japan. My advice is to not let your students talk about Japan. They are not learning anything new or interesting. So, have your students talk about a different country and not Japan. Now, there is only one time I believe you should let your students talk about Japan. That is when your student is a really poor student. Maybe they're really confused, or they're just a hard learner. Okay? Difficult student. Muzukashi student, I guess. Okay? Those students, maybe it's okay to choose Japan. Why do I say no Japan? Why? Why do I say no Japan? Because if you allow your students to choose Japan, Nihon, okay. You have 30 students during the speech test presentation. You will have 25 Japan is a nice country. You can see Tokyo Tower. You can eat sushi. It's delicious. Okay? Very boring, not fun, not interesting for the student. So, please have students choose any country but Japan. Next, let's talk about country things. Your student may choose, America is a nice country. I want to do my speech about America. Or Korea. Korea is a nice country. Or China. But your student, they don't know about what you can see or eat in those countries. My advice, let them use their tablets. They can learn the English word for Japanese words, or just learn about these countries by doing research. Let your students do research to learn about these countries. Next, you don't want your students to not know more information. When they do search for a country, here is an example. Korea. I like Korea. Korea is a nice country. You can see, what's this? Seoul Tower. You can eat kimchi. Kimchi, that's Japanese. Kimchi. But English, kimchi. Small difference. Kimchi. Japanese, kimchi. Kimchi. English. Okay? So, ask your students to ask your ALT to help them with the new word. Okay, that's all for 6th grade, Unit 3. Let's go to 5th grade, Gonensei. 5th grade, Gonensei, we want to talk about what? For Unit 3, jobs and subjects. The main part is, what subject do you like? In your vocabulary or picture dictionary, students learn subjects: math, PE, Japanese, moral education, calligraphy, for example. You should have your students learn about these words using your picture dictionary. Sometimes there are new words not in the picture dictionary. Use research to help your students find those new words. Jobs. Your students also have many different jobs in their picture dictionary. Baker, police officer, nurse, and so on. This is the perfect time to use your Chromebooks with your students to do research about jobs. They can put in the Japanese word for the job and find the English word. That's my advice for Gonensei. Now, let's move on to Rokunensei, Unit 4. Unit 4 is the after summer vacation unit. Natsuyasumi unit. In this unit, students will talk about their summer vacations. Again, students sometimes don't know how to talk about their summer vacation and what they did. Please use your student's tablet for words that are not in the picture dictionary. Okay. I want you to understand that your students will need to use their tablets quite a bit, their Chromebook or tablets quite a bit for this unit. Okay, so let's go on to the next part. And the next part for this unit is we want to talk about things they did. Sometimes it's difficult for students to remember or even say in English the things they did. So please help them with this. Okay? An easy way to do this is to allow them to do research on that topic. Allow them to do research on that topic to find out what the thing is they want to do. For example, fishing. Sometimes students can't find fishing, and they want to talk about that. Watching the stars on summer vacation. Sometimes they want to talk about that. Went to a festival. A festival. But they don't know the English word for Matsuri, festival. So allow them to do research in their tablets. Okay, let's go to Unit 4 for Gonensei, 5th grade. To this weekly wrap-up today, I want to talk about Unit 4. Unit 4 is about introducing someone and something they can do well. This is my brother. This is my father. This is my sister. There are two ways you can do this. There is the good way and the good way but more fun. Good way 1 allows students to introduce parents, friends, and teachers. The second way allows students to introduce characters too. Now, 1 point for Unit 4, make sure your students understand the difference between he and she. He is for boy or man. She is for girl or woman. Quick example of that is, this is my brother, Taiga. Okay, this is my brother Taiga. He can play, or he is a student. He can play baseball well. I have seen many times students write, this is my mother. He is a nurse. Okay? So be careful with he and she when talking about your students' introduction of people. Okay, now I talked about research today. Research is heavy. I have a free guide you can download in the description. It talks about how to do English research with your elementary school students. That is down below. Click on that link. You will get the PDF and you will join our community. And you will join a community of other teachers where you will get emails from time to time. That I will send you weekly. That will give you more information to help you learn and have a better experience and an easier class teaching the Gai Kokugo MEXT English course. Also, again, if you're watching this video and you don't understand, click down below in languages, CC, choose Japanese. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. The like button is the most important thing so other teachers can see this content to help them as well. I really appreciate that. If you'd give me that favor, please hit that like button. Okay. Next week, the live show will be at 7:30 JST, Japanese Standard Time, 7:30. I will do this live show so that teachers can come home from work and take a shower, maybe have time, and you could listen to the show, watch the show, and you can leave your comments. I will look at some comments, and if you do like the show, I will definitely give you a shout out and say your name and say hi. Okay, so that's it for this particular stream, and I'll see you next week. Next week is September the 16th at 7:30. See you then.